Y is the story of Shannon, who is a 16-year-old girl who was abandoned at the YMCA when she was a baby. And the novel has two storylines, and the first storyline is Shannon's story, and it's her search for her birth mother. But the second storyline is her birth mother's story, which sort of begins at the moment where she abandons her baby and then sort of works backwards in time to illustrate why. I think that when you begin writing anything, you bump up against how little you know about anything. And in this case, I had to research foster care. I needed to talk to foster parents, to social workers, to people who'd been adopted. I had to talk to lawyers, I had to talk to doctors. There was, many people that I had to call up and say, "Hi, I'm a writer. Might I talk to you about, this sort of hypothetical situation, and can you tell me whether it's plausible or not?" And one of the things I started to think about was the letter Y and what it looks like and what it sounds like. And from there, I wrote the sort of preface to the novel. And then after I wrote that, from there, it was Shannon's voice in my head. And she said, "My life begins at the Y." And from there, from there off we went. It's completely instinctive. I wish I were the type of person that plotted things out. I think there must be a tremendous security in knowing where the story's going. For me, I have no idea. Every day that I sit down to write, because I want to know what happens next, and I don't know. So in that sense, it's as much of a discovery for me as it is for my characters. I really like that. I think that's one of the greatest pleasures of writing, is the discovery and figuring out what's going to happen and what's going to happen to these people, and oh gosh, they're in such a mess, how am I going to get them out of it? Or how are they going to get themselves out of it?